Hey, hello. I'm Holger Niels Pohl, and we are on the 2nd of December 2021. And I want to draw with you today. And we want to draw today Christmas stockings. So let's see how that works. And it's good to have you today. So when we draw Christmas stockings, and let me get the light right and the setting here. It's a lot of curves, so it's not the easiest thing to draw, to be honest. So let's start with the top of the stockings here. So those are the things that you would place at the fireplace in your home. So the opening up on the top, then you have you draw a small curvy thing here at the beginning to start opening up for the feet here, and then a longer shape like this. So it should fit a lot of presents if it can, right? So, and then closing it up at the end. So in the middle, this small thing here that holds it all together, like a square, and a wrapping around it, and it should be able to be placed somewhere at the fireplace. So let's do it like this. And when you want to have it like a color, you could color the whole thing, but I prefer to color just a bit of it, so not to add too much color. Like here, and of course it goes in the middle. If you're fancy with a bit of more color, you go here with a bit of yellow. Perhaps you add the yellowish tone as well here. And you can, of course, draw some shadow to make it pop up more with the gray, like this. So it gets a bit of volume too. And yeah, that adds up a bit. So when you draw this, and let's draw that somehow again in a second here, it's more or less like thinking or imagining that this is kind of in a square, kind of in a tilted square, as you see. So, and a bit more than the middle is kind of the top of the stocking, right? So you kind of draw this one here. And so nearly to the middle, you need that kind of first curve, right? You add this first, and then the rest of the feet here, and should go a bit upwards, even that you don't end up here in the corner of your square, but a bit more upwards. And this one goes relatively straight and should end up here. So now it's a bit thick, as you see. So I messed that up a bit in terms of you could make that a bit thinner, perhaps like this here, making it a bit thinner. And then you have this wrapping here and overlapping a bit like this. So if you pre-draw that with pencil, it might become a bit easier. Looks a bit messy in the beginning, but then you could trace the lines with a black pen again, and even draw like the whole shape again, and then it becomes another Christmas stocking like this too. Always another shape, but this is another method how you could draw this and create this by just using a pencil first to sketch a bit in terms of how do you want to have it, and then finalize it. And of course, afterwards, if you want to, and you would have an eraser at hand, I mean, I'm just searching for mine, so let's take this one here. You can go ahead and get rid of, like, you see, the drawings, the pencil sketches, so it looks nice in the end. So that's how you draw some Christmas stockings. I see you tomorrow again. Same place, not the same time, most likely, because I'm not sure always when I can stream. But of course, if you can't make it live, you can see all of this later on in my channel as well. So see you. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.